Welcome back to Studio 701. So Bobcats fans are probably well aware there's a pretty big game going on this Friday.
A very big game Friday night. And by the way, you can get one of these hats at that game. And we got one. We each got one. So we're getting...
Don't worry, I won't wear it until Friday,
the exclusive right now. But there's much more happening than the game on the ice.
That's right.
Joining us now is Brad Feldman, Sales and Marketing Director with the Bismarck Bobcats, and Cora Doctor with the North Dakota Suicide Prevention Coalition. Thank you both for being here today.
Yeah, thanks for inviting us.
So, Brad, Friday night's game is especially important. Can you tell us what's happening that night?
Yeah, we got approached by Farmers Union and the North Dakota Suicide Prevention Coalition to see if we would do a suicide prevention night. And, you know, we jumped on board with it. We liked the idea to raise awareness to one of the darker issues that we have in our society. So Farmers Union Insurance was kind enough to create these special edition 25th anniversary hats for us. And Friday night, you come to the game, you make a free will donation to the North Dakota Suicide Prevention Coalition, and you're going to get yourself one of these hats. They're only available Friday night at the game against the Austin Bruins. So we're looking forward to having a packed house and raising some money for a good cause.
Yeah, it's a great cause. And Cora, you're very involved with the North Dakota Suicide Prevention Coalition, and that's because you have suffered a personal loss. Your son, Stephen, died by suicide. What is something you'd like the public to know about ways they can help with prevention?
You know, I think one of the most important things to do is if you think somebody's suicidal, ask. You're not going to plant the seed in their head if that wasn't the case already. And sometimes it's hard to come straight out and ask, but you can just say, hey, you've had a really hard year or something hard happened. You know, how are you doing? Have you, you know, where are you at? Are you thinking about suicide? Ask, listen without judgment. And I always say you can listen. You don't even have to come up with an answer. They just need somebody to talk to. And that's so important. And then get them help. Call the 800 number, text the suicide prevention text line, or get them in to medical care. But those are the most important things, I think.
And Cora, what does it mean to see the Bobcats kind of stepping up to have this big suicide prevention night in the local community? What's your reaction to that?
You know, you're going to make me cry here, but it always hits my heart because I think people find their passion through pain or their job. You know, for me, it was through pain that I started realizing there were problems with the system that we went through, and things really need to change. And so having people realize or, you know, kind of show me that this is as important to them as it is to me is really heartwarming.
Sure. Well, I want to commend you both, but I feel like suicide is something that hasn't been discussed out in the open for a very long time, and here you are getting it out in the public and letting people know that it's something that can be discussed so that those that may have thoughts of suicide can know where to reach out and providing those resources. So thank you both for that.
Yeah.
And Cora, how long have you been with the coalition?
We just had our 5th annual conference, and I had joined up, and Allison Trainer and I are actually the founders of the coalition. And so it was about 3 years after Steve died where then I finally started telling myself we need to get involved here. Mm-hmm. And so it's been about 5 years for the coalition.
Mm-hmm. And what has it been like for you on this journey to speak and share your story and, you know, show up on TV, morning television like this and talk about such a difficult issue? What is that like for you? You know,
well, on the inside it's hard, but on the outside it's so important. With our son, I'm a retired pediatric nurse, and as I walked through this with him, because I basically watched him die. You know, this is an illness, and it's emotional pain, spiritual pain. What surprised me the most was the physical pain. But he wasn't eating, he wasn't sleeping. You or I could never function physically, mentally with that. And if I had my way, this would be categorized as a neurological disorder because we know there's a chemical imbalance in the brain. Incredibly hard to treat. You start a med, you hope it works within the next 6 weeks, 2 months, and there's, you have to maybe change meds how many times. And, sometimes I want to say, what does a depressed person look like? Out of 5 people here, 1 out of 5. And you just don't know.
Right.
There's been a trend that I have heard from people that has come up, and I always hear they were the one that helped everybody else. They were the one that didn't put their oxygen mask on. They helped somebody else put theirs on. And I wonder if if they don't recognize who that person is that needs that help because they're going through it.
It's a good message for all of us to take in, and you're reaching a lot of people who can relate right now. Cora, thank you both, Brad and Cora, for being here today. Once again, we'd like you to, first of all, show up to the game, support this very important cause. It is February 25th. Doors open at 5:30. Puck drops at 7:15. You can also go to BismarckBobcats.com for tickets and to get your hat.
That's right. And if you or anyone you know would like to seek help or guidance, please call the Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 800-273-8255 or simply 211, or you can text your zip code to the number 898-211. Okay, it was still to come on